Hello everyone, once again I am Solidus Lynx back for another video of Dead Rising Infinity Mode. That was a great way to start off that video, Brett, with a nice, good old fashioned, good old cough. Good old cough for the boys. So I looked up the location for those books that...
I just couldn't be silent any longer.
Oh god, we're not going to start off the video with extreme giggles, are we? Although extreme giggles are never a bad thing, I'll say that. Anyways, as I was saying before I was so conveniently interrupted, I won't say it rudely, because there's no such thing as rude in this room. I found a location for the books that I need. One of the books, actually two of the books, are in this store up here. It's known as Sir Book-A-Lot. And it is here in Wonderland Plaza. So we are going to head over there right meow. So tell me, Brett, how are you doing in Skyrim so far?
Well, I'm trying to do the Dragonborn DLC, and I'm in the black books, and I'm stuck.
You're stuck, are you?
Well, kind of stuck. Yeah.
I saw something like bits and pieces. Here's one of the books that we're looking for. I just realized I'm holding far too many food items, but that's alright. I'll just camp around for a bit. Actually, no, I'll drop some baseball bats. So I saw bits and pieces of that puzzle you were talking about. And, I don't remember seeing that in Dragonborn.
It feels like I missed a book.
Is that a main quest in the DLC?
Yes.
It is,
Yeah,
okay.
this is a very main part.
It's like some sort of puzzle relating to...
I'm in a book created by
Hermaeus Mora.
That's the one?
Yeah, I know my Skyrim lore. Not as much as some people out there, but I remember the names. Like, just because I'm a long-time veteran of Oblivion, I've told the story maybe on a video a long time ago, but I've had like 750 hours or something like that logged into the Xbox 360 version of Oblivion. And that's like the console version, like the one without mods. Like, imagine spending 750 hours collectively between two save files on the vanilla version of a game. Doesn't that sound crazy?
It's pretty wild.
It is pretty wild. I would say it is. So the next book that we are going to get is in the entrance plaza, where Crazy Paul was playing around with his flammable RC cars. We're going to pretty much ignore Paul because he's a crazy douchebag. Instead, we're going to go, well, he is. And he actually, in the story mode, he kind of is a bit of a douchebag anyway, because he's trying to throw Molotov cocktails at innocent women.
Well,
so, the next book we want is the health book at the Sinister Reed here in the entrance plaza. Now, it's important to note that when you're going for the 5-day and 7-day achievements and beyond, whatever record you're trying to set, don't really worry too much about being bitten by zombies. It's pretty much inevitable that it's going to happen. I think the record on the Xbox 360 version or something like that was like 17 in-game days or something like that, which in real life equates to about 35 hours of real life game time, and that's without shutting off the Xbox or anything like that. So, imagine the red ring of death happening shortly after that run ended. I would say there was a lot of stress put on that console.
Big time.
So the book should be in here somewhere. Don't know exactly where. I know it's in here. My mother's ranting and raving about something on the telephone outside. You can probably hear on my high-tech Blue Yeti microphone. Here it is. I only got one baseball bat to defend myself. That's fine. I'll just eat some food right now. I'll have this cabbage. Not really worried. What are you looking up on your phone there, Brett?
Trying to figure out how to pass it. I figured I'm in the realm of Apocrypha.
Realm of Apocrypha. I think I remember seeing that name somewhere in the story mode for Skyrim. I think it popped up on some books here and there. I don't know though. I haven't kept up to date on Skyrim in a while. I haven't played the special edition, but I did play it twice on Xbox 360. I don't know why I did. I should When I see you play the special edition on PC, I mean, it might just because it's on PC, but like when I see no load times, I'm just like, oh, I'm so jealous because on 360 I dealt with loading all the time.
I knew I was gonna be playing it, so I put it on my SSD. It's like wicked fast. It's like 1 second load screen.
Oh, that's how PCs work, do they?
Yeah, if you put it on like a fast storage and a slow storage, this is on the fast one.
Okay.
So it probably would have taken 8 seconds per load screen if I was on the hard drive.
Yeah. For sure. Okay, so if you notice why I haven't gone outside yet, it's because I'm actually trying to get another achievement / trophy on top of this. It's called the Indoorsman, where you have to spend at least 24 in-game hours indoors, and I've not gotten that yet, so I'm trying to avoid going outdoors for now. The Outdoorsman trophy is also present in this game, where you have to be outdoors for 24 hours. And that is significantly more difficult because there's only one outdoor area in the game, and that's the leisure park. Whereas in the rest of this game, everything is indoors. You can go walk around, get food as you please, wherever it may be. Whereas if you're outside, you've only got one area to work with. So you got to make sure that whatever food you get, you stick with it. You know what I mean? So you just gotta work with what you get. Another thing to consider about Infinity Mode, there are going to be times when you have large amounts of food, copious amounts one might say, and you're going to be sitting there doing nothing. I remember there were times in my Xbox 360 playthrough, which is fully viewable on my channel to this day. It is very old. I don't recommend you watch it because the visual quality is absolute crap. There's window glares all over the TV. You can see my reflection on the screen. It is just awful looking. But it's proof that I've done it before, and I'm crazy to be doing it again. But anyways, what was I saying? I'm busy trying to avoid all these zombies, and I don't remember what I was saying. Do you remember what I was saying, Brett? Oh,
you're talking about the Outdoorsman.
Trophies? I just remembered copious amounts of food. So you want to make sure if you have lots amount of food, you don't want to move anywhere. Because if you pick it up and then drop it, and then you move, like say you go to Chris Lips over there, that's a loadable zone. So if you enter that loadable zone and then you come back out, that I think there's a snack over here that I could demonstrate as proof. No, there's not, but in story mode there is. Imagine if there was potato chips right there. And if I went inside that saloon and I came back out, that snack is gone. It's gone, and Frank's gonna stand spinning around circles. Where is it? Where is it?
He's gonna become real irritable if he doesn't get his chips.
Exactly. So whatever you pick up, make sure you keep it with you at all times, because if you drop it, it's gonna be gone. And if you have lots of food on you anyway, like I do, I mean, I don't have a lot, but I have enough to kind of tide me over for a while. Survival, that's the last book we want. So it boosts healing ability by 100%. So I have 6 books. I got 3 healing books, and I got 3. I'll drop. You know what? I'll drop them just to show you. So we should have 6 books with us right now. Right. So criminal biography. That's for small chainsaws. Entertainment. That is for small chainsaws. And survive. No, that's for health. Health. Alright, so you should have 3 of those books and then 3 health books. What is this here? Wrestling, that's not important. I mean, the sport of wrestling in and of itself is important, but that book right there is not important. I just realized I picked up a queen, so I can probably free up my inventory slot. Throw in it and watch these guys' heads explode. You must be enjoying me playing this more than you are with Skyrim right now, Brett.
I'm trying to figure out how to beat my puzzle.
Oh. Alright, so I got some minor health items that I'm going to use to free up inventory space. See, basically the math that I work with is that snack that I just ate normally heals 1 health block. So with those 3 health books, that equates to about 3 health blocks that restores. So if I drank this, excuse me, my goodness, if you drank this yogurt, in your hand normally be 2 health blocks, but multiply it by 3 health books, you get 6 health blocks instead. This well done steak will just fully heal your health. It's crazy how much health it restores when you have all 3 books. I think it's like 16 blocks that it heals with all those books, which is way more than you need. So, anyways, we're going to try to go outside. Actually, no, we're not going outside because I just remembered I have to do outdoorsman or indoorsman. Goodness, language is all over the place. So, I guess this is normally one of those parts where we would technically be finding some high ground. That's another thing too. Whenever you have a bunch of food and you're trying to stay alive, obviously your health is going to drain by itself, but you don't want to be in a spot where zombies are going to be biting at you, clawing at you, basically doing all manner of physical bodily harm to you. So what you want to do is you want to find a spot like this where
bananas?
Where are doors? No, there's no bananas in this game. Those are maggots that came out of the zombie. So you want to find a spot like this that's secluded away from zombies. And look at that, I got 2 bottles of wine right here. We're gonna party! Woo! So you want to find a spot like this that's secluded by zombies. Make sure the door is absolutely 100% closed, because if one door is open, you're screwed. So camp here like this. You're going to sit here and do nothing until your food items are gone. You're going to go back out, and you're going to find food all over again, rinse and repeat. Infinity mode is extremely boring in this respect, but at least it's not like the Xbox 360 version where, in Xbox 360, if you had that on Xbox 360, like if you were doing Infinity mode, you could not suspend your game and then return to it later. Like, it was on the whole time. That Xbox 360 was going to stay on for 14, 15 hours, however long it was. And if you couldn't handle that, tough shit. Them's the breaks. This game came out at a time when achievements meant something. I even said that in one of my old videos. I said achievements mean something, man. But of course, with the suspend feature today, Infinity mode is a lot more trivial. Which on one hand kind of ruins the whole, prestige about that achievement. I'm very happy that I can say I got that achievement back when it was prestigious to get it, like without the suspend feature. But at the same time, I am much older now. I am much more financially responsible for a lot of things now today than I was 5 years ago. And I do not have the time to play video games like I used to. So I'm very happy to be replaying this mode in a console that is much more user-friendly and understands the player has time constraints that they have to work with on a regular basis. So PlayStation 4 is a great system to attempt this achievement/trophy. It's just a lot more friendly with your time. You can pause and return to it. The only downside is that you can't play other games with it, because whenever you have it suspended, it's going to keep that game on. And if you want to play another game, like say if I paused right here and I went to my screen right here, if I wanted to play, say, Red Dead Redemption 2, that would turn off Dead Rising and Infinity mode would be forfeit. So you would have to start all over again. So as long as you keep, if you see that spinning circle in the bottom left corner, as long as that is still on, your playthrough is safe. Your Infinity mode playthrough will still keep going, and you will still be alive. So you can pause, suspend, and return to it as much as you please. Just make sure whenever you're standing still, you have to find some sort of high ground, because as I said, you want to avoid the zombies, make sure no one comes to bite you. You're going to be standing around doing nothing, and with that, you also have to keep tabs on your character at all times, because as I said, your health drops constantly, so you want to make sure you have health items. Whenever it drops down to about 1 health block or so, that's when I recommend you eat your food, like say this well done steak. Do not forget, set a timer on your phone if you have to, because I've done this before. I've goofed off and watched videos on my on YouTube, or done any number of things on my laptop. I completely forget Frank is slowly starving to death, and then I'll turn around and bam, my Infinity mode playthrough is over, because I couldn't be bothered to turn around and look every 5 minutes or so. So you want to make sure you keep tabs on Frank every now and then. Set a timer on your phone if you have to, or any sort of device that may have an alarm on it. Because if you're slacking, then you're lacking. I just totally came up with that on the fly.
It's perfect.
Yeah. So anyways, I realized that you were chuckling at something in Skyrim just a few minutes ago. What was happening there?
So I got past the puzzle. Turns that I just had 2 of the books in the wrong place. But after I did that, then you're supposed to... I learned a power word, and I'm supposed to practice it on a dragon. But I died before I got the chance.
Okay.
And it was just ironic.
So you're making progress now?
I'm gonna take over... No, I'm gonna make this dragon bend to my will.
Bend. What's the dragon shout for that? Or is there a shout
Bend
for that?
will.
Bend will.
I
Nice.
missed, and it's like a 90-second cooldown.
I believe in the Dragonborn DLC you can ride dragons.
Yep.
Is that accurate?
I haven't got to do it yet. But
I don't think I played enough of the Dragonborn DLC back when it first came out. I mostly had experience with, what is it called? Dawnguard and Hearthfire. Have you played Hearthfire yet?
No, I haven't touched Hearthfire.
Hearthfire is kind of relaxing
It's
type
like
of
you
thing.
build a house.
Yeah, you build house and you raise orphan children and all that stuff, and you find resources. It's not really like survival based. It's just kind of like mellow stuff to do to take a break from the adventure type of things that go on. I enjoyed it anyway when I first played. I think there's like 3 properties you can buy and build or something crazy like that. But anyways, I have approached the 20-minute mark or close to it, so I'm going to end it here. I'm just going to wait here until I eat this well-done steak, and then we're going to begin the search for more food/psychopaths who have food. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, stay tuned for the next part.